top 10.
This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes a handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a quarterback keeper. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense. And just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Design quarterback run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Gets loose. He's got the first and still going. Oh, what a spin. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain. thing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Back-to-back punts to start this game. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Longhorns offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Sticking with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense now operating in empty. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point try coming now. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Now, quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hodges. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Breaks free. Scoots out of bounds. Nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Throws out the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the option play here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. A short connection to the tight end here. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. Pick six could be a game changer.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, leading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hodges. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Nice grab. It's Hodges. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a toss play to the right. He finds some space. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback Drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught, so the two-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's King.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game. Now from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the receiver's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The Canes keep the football on the move. Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the 2nd half.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And here's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 from the 21. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The shotgun handoff here. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First down at 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Now, someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's a quick screen to the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get the completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Toss play, running right. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Miami.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Toss play to the outside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing down.
The back's got it. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.